One of the main advantages to the dedicated slabber is it's so much quicker to put on. It's a pretty simple matter of either just taking your other sawmill off and putting this one into place and winding it up, and you're ready to go. Well, the other thing a lot of people do is they have the dedicated slabber sitting up one end of the end frame and the power head sitting at the sawmill sitting up the other end. And if they see a slab, they turn the sawmill off, start the dedicated slabber up and feed it through. When they want to go back to boards again, it's just a matter of parking the dedicated slabber up the other end and then starting the sawmill up and starting to produce boards again. There's no swapping over between the slabbing attachment and the sawmill, and you're looking at about 15 minutes to put it on, 15 minutes to take the slabbing attachment off, so over a period of time that's going to add up to a lot of hours. The other advantage with the dedicated slabber over the slabbing attachments is the dedicated slabber is direct driven off the motor, and this is a Vanguard 16 horsepower Vanguard motor, and it's been set at 4,000 RPM. So the chain speed, the chain on this is being driven at 4,000 RPM. The fastest chain speed you're going to have on one of the sawmills is 3,600. The others are a lot slower than that. And fitting the chain up. Again, I've put the nose on first. Go up the other end. Take a bit of the slack out of the chain. And tighten her up. Same with the slabbing attachment. I like to see around 3/4 of an inch of chain coming out. 3/4 to an inch is ideal. So that's all it needs. Do her up. Turn that oil on. Again, use light engine oil only. Do not use chain and bar lube. There's no need for it. It's a gravity fed system. So light engine oil only. Now that you've fitted the chain up and turned the oil on, you're ready to go. To start these motors up, if you haven't got an electric start version, it's just a matter of pulling the choke on, which is out on the side here, lifting the emergency stop button up, and generally a couple of good sharp pulls and it'll go for you. So 1, 2. Allow it time to warm up. When you start to get a bit of horizontal bounce, which you will occasionally when slabbing, that's where this mid-stay post comes into its own. Put the mid-stay post back in, do the wing nut up so it's tight, and that should remove all of that horizontal bounce for you. Once you've cut through with the slab, when you get down onto the bottom side of your log like this, as you get down, the log gets lighter and lighter. So if we take this slab off here now, it's going to make it very hard to cut the next slab, because the next slab's going to be that light that the saw is going to want to pull the whole log in on you. to stop it from moving around, what you can do with the dedicated slabber is you can release the brake at this end, come over to this side of it, just simply lift this end up and roll back. When you roll back like that, now all you need to do is wind down, and you can leave that slab on top to give yourself a little bit of weight and stop the log from wanting to move around on you. So all I have to do now is set this back on up the top, wind down to around 65 millimetres, do the same up this end, down to 55, and I'm ready to go again. See, it's a lot easier. You don't need to force the machine through, just let the saw do its own work. There's no great effort in feeding the slabber through. The bigger effort is in moving the slabs after you've done the job. That's a nice sharp chain, nice finish on it, beautiful finish on it.